Welcome everyone to this video. So this video is all about Snowpipe and I am going to demonstrate why Snowpipe is called as a serverless feature within Snowflake, and also will demonstrate how do you measure the latency. Like it is always Snowpipe is always referred to as a capability wherein it solves a lot of micro batch related ingestion, and to an extent we often claim it to be giving those near real time kind of solutions in terms of latency, right? So let us quickly jump on to the demo. Right over here, if you see, there are certain prerequisites even before you configure Snowpipe. It's like you create a storage integration object, you create an external stage, okay, and then what you do is you create a kind of file format, right? And then using these two or three components, we usually access all the files by staying in Snowflake as a console. Right over here, if you see this list command, what it does is it will read everything which is present in this particular named external stage. Okay, what does that mean? Now this is my external stage, wherein if you see right now I just have one file. Okay, and then if I want to kind of see what are the total number of files present in the same location along with the name, so I will be able to see it, right? So this is just one file. Okay, and then this is how Snowpipes kind of are defined. So basically this is the pipe name, auto ingest is equal to true, and this is the table name, right, in which I am going to load the data using Snowpipe. Okay, and whatever files will come over here, okay, in this location, any new files, because this file I've already processed it, any new file which is coming in this particular landing directory through Snowpipe, which is demo Snowpipe 001, it is going to be loaded into demo customer as a table. Okay, so this is how the Snowpipe is defined. Now over here, few things to note is we are not kind of orchestrating it via task, like giving a schedule that let's say a new file has come in maybe time t1, then you have to trigger the job at maybe time t5 or t6, right? So as and when the file comes, the data is expected to be there in this table. Okay, so what I will do is I'll quickly check the status of the Snowpipe. This is how you do it, system $snowpipe status. Okay, and then over here you will always see that the status is running, so it is not paused. Okay, and over here one thing you see, the time over here is always in UTC format, rather UTC plus 5.5 hours. So whatever file that I upload, so this time frame is nothing but UTC plus 5.5 hour forward. Okay, so what we will do is we will set the session time as this. Okay, so that everything is in UTC, and that is how we'll be able to calculate the time difference once the kind of data comes into this table. Okay, so how do I even kind of demonstrate that? So what I will do is, obviously I'll take a count first. Okay, what is the existing count now? It is 150410. Okay, right, and then what I will do is I am going to upload a new file to this location. So I will do it right now. Okay, in my S3 bucket I am going to add a new file, okay, which I have created for that demo customer table. Okay, now this new file has been added, and obviously I'm going to upload it. Okay, now the expectation is this new file has now been uploaded. Now my Snowpipe is expected to run right now. This is the pipe, it will run without doing anything because the pipe was anyways in running status, and then I am going to see a count increase. It is 150410. So within I think some seconds the count should be greater than this one. Okay, that's when I know that at least the count of the table has increased and Snowpipe has automatically ingested the data. Okay, I think some 10 seconds are gone. So what I will do is I'm going to kind of fire this command. So the data has still not come in. Okay, and I will try to kind of again execute this command. Okay, and I will see if the new set of files have come in. See, it was 410, now it is 510, right? So we saw that the new data set, which is like some 100 records, has been loaded and it got appended into this table. Okay, and now important things to notice. Let us see the pipe status right now. Okay, and it is expected to it is expected to process this file. Okay, file underscore 002.csv. Okay, this is the file name. Okay, it has to process it, and what is the time which has been captured is something also we'll take a note over here. Okay, so what I do is I will maybe copy just this time. Okay, and then I'll put it over here. This is the time which I'm getting, think of it like in UTC, because obviously I've changed the kind of session variable to UTC, and this is the time at which the file has arrived in my S3 location, and I have to subtract it. Maybe obviously I can use ChatGPT, and then try to do this subtraction by asking very simple question like this. Okay, and you will get this value. So this is the exact value which is there in UTC. Now let me copy paste this over here. Okay, now it is like 17:54:06. It was the arrival time in S3 location, the file, and it got loaded into Snowflake at 17:54:26. Now, so the latency is like 20 seconds. Okay, so that is exactly why Snowpipe is called as a feature which can solve all near real-time ingestion. Okay, and then as and when the file is arriving, we don't have to worry about orchestration. We don't have to worry about allocating a compute so that it runs. So everything will be managed by Snowflake, and that's how the data got ingested into this particular table. And this is how obviously a one way of calculating the latency, that when has the file landed in S3 and when is the data available in my Snowflake. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.